importance of fundamentals can never be overlooked.
From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts right now. Barnes is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Ready now, Chris Barnes. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead. But comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Barnes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 27.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
1-0.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Here it comes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready for another chance, Chris Barnes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now, he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
The catcher, number 39.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Kim has it in his sights. And that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Barnes. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Hey, need you right here. One time.
Ready on 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig on the run. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Logan Forsythe. His career history with Roberto Ozuna. He's 1 for 2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Barnes will get there, and he puts it away to retire. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Julio Urias wins his 3rd of the season. Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fly ball out to right field. Kivlahan is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Into the box now, Chris
Batting
Barnes.
third.
Batting average for
Center
him on the
fielder,
season, standing in the
Chris
320s,
Barnes.
entering action today. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with him. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Hey, wait for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up now, Ross Stripling. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ross Stripling.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kivlahan giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Digging in to try it again. Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Barnes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
39, Kevin Mazzaraco.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Gordon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Steve Pierce.
From the belt, the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More ahead from Great American. Striding in once again, Jason Garcia. They'll match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning.
Garcia.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Barnes moves over. Makes the play. 1 away. Ready once again. Chris Barnes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Chris Barnes.
Work it ahead.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
One time, right now, kid. Here we go.
The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
And the runner will get back standing.
All right, full time right here.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
It's a pitch and drive. Let's go, big dog. Hey, you get a good one up there, huh?
Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it. Garcia. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Digging in once again, Jason Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jason Garcia.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Barnes makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready for another shot now. Chris Barnes.
Chris Barnes.
There you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Hit on the ground to third. Turner has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2.
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Ramirez has got it, and the side is retired. Standing in, Chris Barnes.
Fielder number 27, Chris Barnes.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Inside and low, 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. So striding forward now, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 1-2, here it comes. Now a flare out to left center. Ramirez onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Homer Bailey earns win number 4 on the season. Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Standing in, Chris Barnes. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Ball. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Domingo Santana. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready for another shot now. Scooter Gennett. He singled his last time up.
Scooter Gennett.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gennett ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Josh Michelle. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Josh Michelle.
Popped high in the air. Barnes on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Susak. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Hit hard on the ground to third. Reined in. Rutledge relay to first in time, and just digging in once again, Chris Barnes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Braun over to his right, makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Chris Barnes.
First baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Third baseman. Renato Nunez.
Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
The batter, number 14. Second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Villar. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. 13-5 at the end of all the action. Dallas Sargent earns the win, his second. Eduardo Rodriguez takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great America. At the plate, Hernan Perez. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Perez.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Barnes going back, and this one is gone. A home run.
Batting third, left fielder Chris Barnes.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road, and then you get ready for game 2. It just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing.
And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Here's Steve Pearce now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Steve Pearce
takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. To first. Fielded cleanly. To second for 1. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired.
And no outs now.
Batting 7th, first baseman Jesus Aguilar.
In the air to left. Barnes moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Junior Guerra. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Junior Guerra.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Barnes shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box, Chris Barnes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Shaw fields it cleanly, and he's set down 1 away. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central. Coming to the plate now, Chris Barnes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Barnes has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers, as the lead remains 3-1. Striding in once again, Chris Barnes, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Right here, your pitch. Here we go now. Come on now, 1 time.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Perez over to his left, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Barnes.
Left fielder, Chris Barnes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. in there, and it's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Leave you right here. Come on, big guy.
From the belt, the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Good job to corral this. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In the air now out to left field. Barnes has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch there to end it, and the Reds have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Sun starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Coming to the plate now, Chris Barnes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan is to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Batting fourth.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Barnes.
Right fielder, Chris Barnes.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he chased it in the dirt. Susac has it, and he makes the throw to first. Barnes is retired, 2 down now. Stepping up to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Barnes has it in his tracks. He makes the tags and heads for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly. Striding in, Zach Davies. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jesus Aguilar.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Barnes ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. Now in the box, Chris Barnes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Santana.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Barnes has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in now, Chris Barnes.
Chris Barnes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back toward the mound. To his right, Perez in time to first, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Chris Barnes. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's another single, another hit. Now they are first and second. They just haven't come up with that big hit to drive a lot of runs in. They got to break things open pretty soon.
Digging in, Devin Mesoraco. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Zach Davies earns his 6th winning decision in this one, so that'll just about do it. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Chris Barnes.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. They'll start things here at 316. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. And he misses with it, 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch from the bullpen. 8-4 the final this afternoon. Neftali Feliz earns the victory out of the bullpen. Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philly. Alec Asher gets the call for game 1 of the series.
I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back.
Harold, any thoughts?
Center fielder, Chris.
All right, let's go, come on.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0. Tyler Goodell will be next. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Tyler Goodell.
Go now, let's go.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Barnes moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. Digging in to try it again. Chris Barnes. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Barnes.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And as we check out our team leaderboard, we see that his total is good for second best on this Cincinnati ball club. Skied into straightaway right. Tejeda has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alex Gordon.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped high in the air. Franco is there for it. And the inning is over.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Striding in once again, Chris Barnes.
27.
Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Chris Barnes. 1 for 2 with a double on it. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely.
Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
Lays off 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. At the plate, Tyler Goodell. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Tyler Goodell.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. In there, a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Chris Barnes. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Shot towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, way to drive that. Nice hit. There we go.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Mesoraco. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Michael Franco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
buddy.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, ready.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Barnes. Two gone. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Barnes. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And the throw in gets away from him.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
The catcher, number 39.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. Here's Arismendi Alcantara. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Arismendi.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Into the box, Steve Pearce. It was a walk in his last trip.
Pearce.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Herrera's there. And that ends the inning. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
For the Reds, no runs, 3 hits, 2 errors.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
The batter, left fielder, Chris Barnes.
Chris Barnes comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Peralta into his motion. Here it is on 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Nunez on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. Robert Stevenson is going to come on in relief. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Willie Peralta notches his 3rd win of the year. With the skyline in front of us, so look at Citizens Bank Park here in striding into the box. Chris Barnes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, they're showing us they can play in those close games. I mean, both games in this series, they've won by 1 run. I love that. I look at that and I say that's the quality of a team that knows how to win the tight one. Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Digging in, Brian Holiday. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Brian Holiday.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When the ball falls in like.
Digging in, Chris Barnes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball that time, not even close.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at-bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Keep driving. Let's go right here.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. Ready for another chance? Chris Barnes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, good one up there, huh?
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Tejeda is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Barnes.
Fielder number 27, Chris Barnes.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep, they're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Galvis has got it, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Tyler Goodell. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Tyler Goodell.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Barnes giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back. So stepping in, Roberto Tejeda to start things out against Roberto Ozuna, who for his part goes for the save in this one. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kiblahan ranging back. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best.
From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Batting third, right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, their theme song, I heard it in the clubhouse. On the road again.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mustelier looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just
trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Barnes. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
From the stretch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Mesoraco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Alex Gordon.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there, and now we're starting all over, right where we started. Tie ball game.
Second baseman, Josh.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
2-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right here, he fights it off and flips it over the middle infielder's head.
Center fielder, Aris Mendy.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The relay, and he is in there.
Well, that 2 RBI base hit is some big runs right there.
Ready for another chance. Chris Barnes. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back.
Chris Barnes will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Hey, this is the pitch. Drive it right here. Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kemp has a read on it, and that ends the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. Ready once again, Chris Barnes. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 5 runs, 12 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Ramirez heads for the plate. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
8-6 the final score tonight. Cincinnati slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Brian Shaw gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Roberto Ozuna. Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great. So coming to the plate, Chris Barnes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Quezada on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first. Striding in once again, Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runner goes for second. And this is pulled hard but foul. But they brought their gloves for that one out there.
Drive that pitch now, eh?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Markakis has a read on it, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Hank Conger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hank Conger.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Barnes is right there. 1 pitch, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Quezada. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Hey, here we go now.
The 0-1 pitch. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Digging in once again, Chris Barnes. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Freeman in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Kemp.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready for another shot now. Luis Sardinas. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Sardinas.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Barnes. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Chris Barnes.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Barnes.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I see it. Let's drive it.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low apparently.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
That's inside.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, it's your pitch.
And the pitch on 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, your pitch right now.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Stepping into the box, Steve Pearce. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Steve Pearce.
0-1 count and the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Ruiz is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Leading off for Atlanta, second baseman Colin.
In the air now out to left field. Barnes moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Kevin Quezada.
Left fielder.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the upper deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season, and the Braves have made this a 3-2 game now.
Cincinnati Reds. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's the first game of the month of July between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Calling for it, Barnes. 1 away.
Batting third, center fielder Chris Barnes.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high. Harold, these Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Nice and patient, 1 at a time.
Now a hard liner toward short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? Digging in the switch hitter, Luis Sardinas. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. High in the air out to center field. Barnes is there. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Barnes.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The catcher,
Devin Mesoraco stands in. His career line with Fultonavich, 0 for 5. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Markakis is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Steve Pearce now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
First baseman, Steve Pearce.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring up Colin Walsh. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Colin Walsh.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Barnes ranging back to the track, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule. Here's Hank Conger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hank Conger.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Barnes is after it, and that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Walsh rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score the runner from second, and both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. At the plate, Chris Barnes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right there.
From the stretch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. To digging in and looking for more, Colin Walsh. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Kiblahan sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corner. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. Hit in the air out to center field. Barnes waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move. Coming to the plate now, Chris Barnes. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side. Kemp is there, 1 away. (7-1) the final today. Mike Fultonavich takes the win on the mound. His